Buddy. For a while now, I wanted to do a little kind of how I use Pinterest video, and I thought today could be the day. Pinterest is like big visual bulletin boards, and I'm very visual. I think it's fantastic, and I use it a lot. So this is what it looks like when I just call up Pinterest. So because it kind of looks at what I've been pinning lately, it just hauls up all kinds of stuff that it thinks I might like. It also pulls up ads. I don't really care. So say I like this one. It's a Lawn Fawn card. I could just pin it to cards. I could pin it to my Lawn Fawn board. I could pin it to interactive if it was a reveal wheel card, something like that. So now it offers me this search bar. I can search all my boards. I have a lot of them. I can put it into more than one if I want. So sometimes I just kind of scan through for a few minutes and find things. If I was looking for something specific, like Lawn Fawn interactive cards, I could put something in here. If I was looking for a pattern to knit socks, I would put in like knit sock pattern. I might put in free if I wanted a free pattern. If I wanted to look up organization for my craft room, I would put that in there. I don't want this to get to be too long, so I'm not going to show you everything. Specifically, I wanted to show you if you are at sites where you see something that you want to save to your Pinterest boards, how you can do it. So here I'm at the My Favorite Things blog. And this is where you need to be a little bit careful about how you save things. So it used to be that blogs just went on and on and on. You could read everything. Now you do need to click in, and you'll notice up in the address, it doesn't just say myfavoritethingsstamps.com. It has an actual address of a specific blog post. And that's good, because if I were to click Pinterest and save this particular card, oh, well, it doesn't like that Pinterest button. There are other ways you can do it. I have a Pinterest button up here, but the point being, it would take you to this actual page and not just to this address up here, up at the top, which would just mean you'd have to then find the card, which might be 2 years old by that time when you went searching for cards with squirrels or something like that. So you want to be in the actual post, like go in here, find this pretty flower card. You could maybe even find a picture of the stamp set if you wanted that. So that's my point here. You want to have the actual address of the blog post. Here we are at Gina K. We love Gina K. So same kind of thing. You want to go into the blog post. You get more information then about what you're looking at. And you can say, oh, those cards are really pretty. And it'll ask me, oh, do you want to put that in under cards? I probably have a Gina K board too, but I'm just going to put them in cards. I could put them in Distress Oxides. I have probably a Distress Oxide board. Yeah, I do. If it was using stencils, I have a stenciling. I have a technique board. Class ideas, whatever. Now, another thing, you can save videos. So here's a video that Jennifer McGuire did just, I think, 2 days ago, March 29th. So if you think, oh, I want to remember about this video, I'm in YouTube here, and you can save from YouTube. You may need to be signed in, and I am in my YouTube account here. You can see my face is over here. I'm in my account. I'm signed in. And down here, where it says like, there's a share button. And it offers you different choices of how you can share. So I would pick Pinterest. Now, apparently my virus software is very tight. I'm going to say go for it and see if it lets me. And it does. So we're in. So I'm going to put this video under I might pick techniques for this one. So I'm going to go way down. My boards are sorted alphabetically, and I'm saving it to techniques. Now I could also find that in Jennifer's blog. And that's this most recent post. And I could get all the information here just by saving the card, putting it under cards or techniques. And then when I'm looking for ideas, I'd go, oh yeah, that was a cool one where she used embossing powders, and go in and find out how to do that. It's just being a little slow, but I've already got that, so I don't have to worry about it. Now, one other thing that I use Pinterest for is an inventory. And in Pinterest, you're able to make secret boards. Just by when you create a board, you can click a button over to make it secret. You can also make boards that you share just with specific people. So let's say when I went to class with Gina K, I got some new Gina K stamps. So let's just go to her store and see one of her stamp sets, I think, had a pineapple. Don't quite know what it was called. Let's see how good her search engine is. No, it doesn't show it. Ooh, I wonder if it was even Rena K. Let's see if that comes up. It was this one, Sending Sunshine, in the middle here. So I can get a picture of this. And let's see if I can pin it. Sometimes, oh, there's the, make sure you can see it. I've got the little pin button here. I'm going to click that. And when I scroll down my boards, I've got an inventory board. And you can see from this little lock symbol that it's a secret board. So I'm going to click it and save. And I think it's going to ask me, no, sometimes it asks me what subcategory I want to save it under, because I have it broken up under like stencils, stamps, different brands. It's kind of a mess in there actually. But what I like about this, rather than a certain kind of program or whatever, is I can have all kinds of different things in there. It's not just Ranger products, because I think Ranger had kind of a checklist that you could do. I just want to show you a couple other things in Pinterest when we go into my boards. There are different ways you can show the boards by clicking. Here it's just a list. It shows you when you last used your board, so you can tell if something's old. I'm in a dinner group, so sometimes I make a small board just for ideas for certain dinners. And I think a while ago they made a way you can archive boards, so I should probably go through soon and archive some of these. You can see here I've got some secret boards with just a couple of people that use them. So those might be ones that Marilyn and I maybe share, like class ideas. I have ones for some of my favorite brands, and I have various interests in here. I have a lot of photography ideas, dinner ideas. I have kids who are vegetarian and vegan now, so various recipe boards and lots of fun stuff. So if you have questions, you can always get in touch with me on Facebook or however else you know how to reach me, and I'll see what I can do to help you. But that's my ways that I use Pinterest in a nutshell. Hope you like that.